These are the two boundaries you need to understand inside of a relationship. One is for the fearful avoidant partner, one is for the dismissive avoidant partner. We know those are the two most difficult partners to work with, the fearful and the dismissive compared to the anxious preoccupied. So the first thing you need to do is figure out which attachment style does my partner have, and then you are going to want to lock in one of these boundaries. I'm Dr. Sarah Hensley. I'm a specialized social psychologist, and I've been studying the science of attachment and attraction inside romantic relationships for nearly 20 years. And this is another edition of Carline Relationship Advice. So, let's pretend your partner is the fearful avoidant. We know that the fearful goes into two primary trauma responses when triggered. They could go into a flight response, where they are very, very upset internally, but they are not expressing anything, okay? Usually because they're angry and they're afraid that if they express, it's going to bring them more pain because of your reaction. Or two, they go into a fight response. So they launch into all the reasons that you're wrong, all the reasons you've hurt them, etc., etc. And there's anger, irritation, frustration that's being expressed. And the fearful avoidance downfall is that they can be disrespectful when they go into that fight response. So if they are disrespectful, and this is what I consider disrespect, but you have to decide what you consider disrespect. This is highly personal. I consider disrespect raising your voice at me. I don't care if you call yourself passionate. No, you're not going to raise your voice at me at all. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. Line in the sand. Two, cursing. And I don't care if you are saying, I'm not cursing at you. No, if you're using curse words in my presence, you're cursing at me. So cursing. Name calling. Character assassinations, meaning you're assassinating or talking about who you feel I am as a person instead of the problem, okay? Or any signs of physical aggression, okay? Whether that be like throwing something, hitting a wall, or God forbid, hitting you. You say, whoa, 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 hold on, hold up, hold on, hold on, hold on. This conversation has turned disrespectful and I refuse to participate in disrespect. I'm going to be over blank doing whatever I'm doing over in this area. When you're ready to be respectful and not raise your voice, say curse words, assassinate my character, etc., come find me and I will turn my listening ears back on. If they follow you around the house, leave. If they send you a ton of text messages with emotional responses to your boundary, don't answer them or turn your phone off. Let them find you. You told them the rules of re-engagement. When you are ready to blank. So you can say, are you ready to lower your voice? Are you ready to do this? Okay, then we can have a conversation. If they can't do it, set the boundary again. You're teaching them how to treat you. You're teaching them that, listen, this is unacceptable and I'm not going to participate. Okay, it can be done. Go watch the TikTok with me and my husband and see what he has to say about this in our relationship. A runner-up boundary is going to be the let's stay on topic boundary. So if they blame shift, if you're like, hey, this is happening and this doesn't feel good to me, and they're like, but you do this, you can say, hey, I'm willing to talk about that. I understand that sounds like it's something that's upsetting you, but I'd like to circle back around to the initial conversation. What are we going to do about this? And in my hybrid group, I give a no-fail conflict resolution plan, and you cannot screw it up if you have that plan. For the dismissive avoidant, it is going to be the avoidance of conflict that you need to have a boundary around, okay? So that boundary is called there's still something unsettled between us boundary. Let me repeat that. There is still something unsettled between us. I promise you, the dismissive avoidant does not want to disengage with you forever. They just want to disengage with you until it feels like that conflict is completely blown over. Then they want to come back and give the minimal amount of effort and expecting you to completely meet their needs and function as you always have in the relationship. But here's the thing. We need self-regulation in our relationships, meaning you deal with your own feelings, but we also need co-regulation, meaning you guys come together and soothe each other's nervous systems in order to come to full resolution in any conflict. Okay, but dismissive avoidants don't understand that. They think it's just everybody goes and deals with it and then they come back together acting like nothing happened, and it fulfills their blueprint of peace and harmony inside of a relationship. So when they try to come back around and it hasn't been settled, you have to say, ooh, I would really love to just pick up where we left off before this fight happened, but there's still something unsettled between us. We haven't been able to talk through this and come to a resolution. in this thing that's been happening that's been hurtful. So I'm going to have to pour into my own nervous system by taking some time for myself in the relationship. I don't know how long that's going to take. It's just, I guess it depends on when you're ready to settle it, because you're not here to try to soothe me over this. So I have to focus on my intention on soothing myself. Now, I'm not going to ice you out. Just know that, I'm willing to be cordial, but what I'm not willing to do is fold your laundry, be physically intimate, pack your lunch, have our nightly routine together, whatever it is. Say, I'm going to use that time to pour into myself. And when you're ready to settle this and you're ready to reestablish our connection. So this isn't a punishment. Please do not twist my words. I guarantee you in the comment section, people are not going to have made it this far in the video and they're going to be like, you're telling you to stonewall your partner. No, I'm not. Say hi, say hello, have a good day. See ya. Right? You're not stonewalling anybody. You're saying I need to use this extra time that I spent pouring into you into pouring back into me so that my nervous system doesn't collapse. Okay? Because it's happened to me and you don't want it to happen to you. When you pour and you pour and you pour and you pour into someone else who isn't able to pour back, you collapse psychologically. Okay? Your nervous system will become extremely traumatized and dysregulated from the neglect or from the abuse. So you have to have boundaries, and those are literally first level boundaries. We have second level boundaries, ultimate boundaries, and those are all things you'll learn in my hybrid group. So if you are struggling with an avoidant partner, either fearful or dismissive, and you need the right boundaries that apply to your relationship, you're going to want to go to thedatingdecoder.com and click on book group. You will not regret it. Read my testimonials. You won't regret it.